been slow around here, folks, and I think Lauren fell asleep on the job. Hard to say how long this is going to go on.
What? No, Scott. Tell Kaden to go away, Scott. We're sleeping. We're sleeping. Kaden, why are we here?
We are here to hang out with the pigs in the cold, away from the cold.
I'm pretty warm and toasty right now.
It's pretty nice in here, I gotta say.
It's pretty nice. This straw is like pretty comfortable. I mean, my nap is being interrupted by Kaden, which is extremely rude.
I know. Here I am, staying on track for a work day. Not sleeping on the job.
Hey, part of taking care of the animals is hanging out with them. Isn't that right, bud? I probably got straw on my hat now. Yep. That's okay. Well, anyway, I guess since I'm awake now, might as well. Anyway, hello, folks. Lauren here, Kaden over there behind the camera, Regina, and then Scott is in the back over here. The piggies, calling in from a nice toasty pig bedroom here at Catskill Animal Sanctuary, where,
Regina's snuggling in there, and Scott
such a good
is...
snuggle. I see you, bud. I see your eyes. Very, very nice eyes. Beautiful eyes.
I'm going to actually stand this up a little bit more. See if we can get a slightly better view.
Yeah, if you want to come over around this way too, I don't know. But
I want to get us the lighting.
oh, that's probably helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably helpful. Ah, yes, but it is a nice day to be inside. I'm sure at some point during this we will pop outside, and as you will see, we do have some snow on the ground right now. Not as much as we did, over the past few days. It is melting a bit. And today's actually relatively warm, so, we'll see. Are we getting more snow soon? Probably. We shall see. But anyway, yes, we are hanging out here with the pigs for today. Perhaps we will also be joined by Mario and Audrey, who are asleep in the adjoining bedroom. And there is a slim chance we might be joined by one of the other pigs, but they were all asleep in the other house, and I don't really see them getting up and walking all the way over here.
They were actually all awake.
Oh, they were awake? Oh, and I went in and peeked in on them, and they were all asleep.
They woke up recently and were out and about doing their thing, but they do like to stay over on the far side of the field.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We shall see. So anyway, we're hanging out with these guys, and folks, as always, chime in the comments if you got any questions, things on your mind, things you want to share. Go for it. They're just so adorable. I can't stand it. They're so adorable. Ooh.
Oh, Regina.
Good morning, Regina.
Ooh.
So Regina is the one who likes to be woken up the least. So she might just be like, what? Why? Which, I mean, if I woke up in the morning after sleeping all night and I woke up and someone had a camera in my face, I probably would also be like, who are you? Why are you in here? How did you get in here? I'd be concerned. But she's okay.
She apparently is going to go right back to sleep. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, Scott.
We had a double yawn, but I can't get both ends of them on the camera really well, so we missed Scott's yawn there. But they were in tandem. It was super cute.
Oh.
And Lauren is showing a behavior that you should only do when you're around pigs who you trust and know.
Oh yes, I would not do this around any random pig. Certainly a pig I didn't know, I would not do that. But Scott is a sweetheart, aren't you, bud? Yes, you are. Yeah, and I know, I agree. And he's got all the little straws on his nose. So yes, we are hanging out here with them. One thing that we always get asked a lot is like, what do the animals do when it's cold? And there you go. If you are a pig and it's cold out, you're going to spend most of your time inside, snoozing. I mean, pigs generally sleep a lot anyway. So you're going to hang out in here, gotta hang out, cuddle up next to a buddy, in this case, brother, sister. The body heat is going to keep you warm. All of this nice straw, which is very dusty right now, is going to help keep you warm as well. And if it's really, really cold, they'll actually take the straw and like pile it up on each other, and they'll be all like huddled up in their little straw blanket, and it's really cute. Sometimes when it's really cold, you can't even find the pigs in the straw pile. You just kind of see the straw pile doing like this when it's like, when they breathe, like it just kind of goes up and then it goes down. And there's just, there's pigs somewhere under there. So yeah, because they are not huge fans of the cold. I mean, when it's cold, the ground is frozen. So there's not a lot of fun like digging around that you can do out there. That day when the ground finally thaws is a fantastic day to be a pig. Folks, if you're familiar with Amelia, who lives next door over here, one of our older, more troublesome pigs. I saw her.
I just think we need to take a moment. I'm sorry. To
is he being extremely adorable?
Get the side eye that Scott is giving us because we are interrupting his nap.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
And it was strong.
Oh.
It was a strong side eye there. I'm so sorry, Scott.
You. I think me and Scott are having a nice moment. I think he's not happy.
Lauren throwing me under the bus.
No.
Okay, continue. What were you saying about Amelia?
Oh, Amelia, like one of the first days, maybe last year, maybe the year before, when the ground had thawed, I saw her just like running around outside, like getting her nose into the dirt and just flinging the dirt over her shoulder, just having a blast of like, finally, I can dig again. It was just really, really cute. She's a cutie for sure, Miss Amelia. But yeah, they are, ready for some warmer days. When the sun is out and it is like pretty warm out, they will lay down like along the south side of their barn. Because the barns, as you probably have noticed, we're a big fan of the color green around here. All of our barns are like a dark green, so that heat will hit the dark green wall and it'll nicely radiate onto the piggies. So they like to do that too. Okay. Oh, I gotta shift. I know. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Oh, you gonna get up or you gonna stay? I'm sorry. Hi. Oh. Hi, bud. Yeah. I think I heard someone in the other room. I don't know. We shall see. But yeah. So, do we have any things from the folks watching at home or at work? No judgment here.
We have just one comment saying they are huge from Clifford. We don't have any questions.
Okay. Yeah, they are kind of big. And it's kind of hard to tell how big they are when they're laying down. Which maybe we'll get a chance to see them when they stand up. We're going to talk about that in a little bit because we're hanging out with these guys in here. Because actually, as far as my estimations go, their birthday is right around now. Don't sound super thrilled about that. We don't know exactly when. However, we can make some estimates as to when some of our animal friends here were born. Because, a lot of them, we don't know their exact birthdays because, if they were found like our dear Jasmine, who's the big black pig who lives next door, she was found running around in the woods. No idea when her birthday is. Or if they're born on farms, we're not going to necessarily know when they were born either. But, we can estimate based on, like, how old they are when they get rescued. So, like, for example, these little ones here, well, they were littler then, which let us know if you remember when the little tiny pink piglets got here, and it was June of 2015. So that's coming up on 6 years now. And since they were like only maybe 3 months old at that time, when they got to us in June. So, like, yeah, they would have been born, like, end of February into March, something like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, here you are. Hi, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for bothering you. Poor little one. Now you can see a little bit of how big they are. Right, Hog?
Pam wants to know, what is their lifespan under the best conditions?
Yes, because actually, and that's actually one thing I was going to talk about. Everyone's getting ahead of me today. I don't know if you all saw my lesson plan for today. I don't know. Oh, stretchy. Oh, it's stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Oh, nice. Where you going, love?
Got the little tail stretch going on too.
Yeah, they can, control their tail, whether it's kind of just like dangly or whether it gets all curly or how much. Oh, what you doing? You fixing your bed? Are you hitting your brother in the bum? That's kind of rude.
He's not loving it, Regina.
Perhaps Scott is being a blanket hog.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, be nice. I saw that. I saw you just try to nip at your sister's bum.
Lauren, would you like to join me over here just in case?
Yeah, not that we think anything is gonna happen. It's just, pigs are big. And we always want to make sure we respect their space and we are aware of what they're doing and how they're feeling.
Scott, I'm sorry. This is the worst nap of the day.
Oh, buddy.
Just...
Hi. We're gonna adjust.
Oh, goodness.
Now we can actually see a little bit too. Oh, we're gonna fix our bed. I think we're going right back down for sleeping.
Just switching spots.
Yeah.
Oh. What are you gonna do?
Oh. Oh, very good. Just had to adjust.
Oh.
All better. All better now.
We'll see if Regina can sit still the way that Scott would prefer that she did.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit myself down on the edge right here now. Oh boy. You can see one of their favorite ways to lay down, right? It's kind of opposite.
Little yin yang.
It's very cute. And then when there's a bunch of them who are sleeping together, they'll keep that pattern up. So it's just like head, butt, head, butt, head, butt. It's very cute.
You don't get as good of a view of their faces now. Okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
And Mario and Audrey, who again we might peek in on, also have sort of a similar time before and since they've been here, that they were also brought here to us when they were very young too. So maybe like 6 months old at that in their case. So for the 4 pigs who live here and the ones who live next door too, they've pretty much grown up here at the sanctuary. And so that was something I wanted to talk a little bit about today, which gets into Pam's question of like how long they live, of like how is their life here different from had they stayed like at the farm that they were at, or compared to other pigs who are on farms at this moment as we speak. And I mean, I will say these two, and also Mario and Audrey, none of them came from those like big industrial pig farms, or like the factory farm type, where there's just like all these pigs like crammed into a building and all that kind of stuff. None of them did come from like those situations, but that is,
95 to 97% of all pigs.
Yes, it is the significant majority of pigs. The ones who come from like the, small local farm type of situation, are an extreme minority of the number of pigs who are raised here in the U.S. So, what makes their life different here? And I will say, feel free if you have ideas, go ahead and chime in the comments. To think about Pam's question, that is actually one of the big ones. So these ones here are turning 6 sometime within the next couple weeks technically, but yeah, whatever. And Mario and Audrey are turning 7. So 6 and 7-year-old pigs. I mean, that's much longer than they would have lived anywhere that's not a sanctuary, basically. If they are on a farm, generally it's only about 6 months that they live. So even when Mario and Audrey came to us at about 6 months old, that would have been more or less the end of their lives right there. And they were still so small. We have pictures of them. They're very, very cute. But even these ones up being about 3 months old when they came here is half of their life expectancy on a farm. Now that said, the girls will sometimes live longer if they're going to be kept to be impregnated and, have more children. And that's maybe 3 or 4 years. Just because constantly being pregnant destroys someone's body. And that's what their life is. And they just get worn down. And then they are also sent away, and that's the end of their life as well. So these guys being 6 and 7 is old in terms of how long pigs get to live. Now, how long can they keep living? Other than like forever, right, piggies? Hey, piggies.
Forever is not an actual answer. It's just the
No,
answer of someone who doesn't want to.
I was gonna give an actual answer. I just wanted to pause and admire these 2 cute little cuties. They're so cute.
Well, we have Heather, one of our wonderful comms team members, in the audience, and Heather wants to believe that all of our favorites can just keep on staying with us.
See? And which ones are our favorites? All of them are our favorites.
Yes.
So, that's not the answer. Anyway, I will say, given that, it's not like these guys are walking around with the cane and they're not that old or anything. Maybe another 6 years for these guys. They might be around the midpoint of their life. 12 years or so is a good amount of time for like pigs of these types. I will say our dear boy Reggie, who is he passed away a couple years ago, was like 14, 15 years old. Very, very old pig. Just the sweetest. His face looked like a muppet. Just the cutest pig. So yeah, maybe it'll be more like 14 years. We don't know yet, but we will do our very best to keep all of their years as happy and healthy as can be.
And it is worth noting, so these are our big pigs. They live somewhere around 12 to 14 years at Sanctuary, assuming that they stay in good health and don't have anything crop up earlier on the way that can happen with any individual. Mm-hmm. But our potbelly pigs can live significantly longer. So right now, the oldest pig at Sanctuary is Charlotte, who is 16. She's going to be going on 17 this year.
Yeah.
I don't know what month around, but...
No.
But
yeah, we don't have that information. Again, we often don't have that information. We might just know, like, what year they were born in, so...
Yeah. And she's, they can live around 20 years because they have not been as selectively bred to grow as rapidly and as large as the pigs who would have been raised for their flesh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Charlotte, you would never know that she is as old as she is. Like, you see her out in her field when, it's not all snowy and stuff, and you walk by and go, hey, Charlotte, and she runs her little legs, tiny legs, runs over. She is, like, doing fantastic. She's really adorable. We'll have to I'll have to visit with her one day.
She's one of those people who stays active well into their senior years.
Oh, for sure. She would be like out power walking, doing some of these, right?
We do have 2 questions. One is a pun, or a joke, if you will, from the Barberi family.
Uh-oh.
And it is, what do you call a smart pig?
Just a pig, because pigs are actually like pretty smart and stuff.
Oh, we're taking it seriously. That's true.
I'm right.
You're not wrong. What do you call a genius pig?
A genius pig. I know this one. Is it like Albert Einstein or something like that?
We got Swinestein as an answer. Yeah.
Nice.
And then another question was from Janine, I believe it was, and I can't, I'd have to scroll up, so I'm gonna hope that I got the name right. And it was when when Scott and Regina were readjusting there, she asked, why do they do a sort of headbutting thing?
Headbutting thing.
And
I think were they just annoyed?
That
or kind of pushy?
That was my best guess. I'm not totally sure what motion was being referred to there, but they definitely do a lot of their assertiveness with their heads. They've got very strong necks.
Oh, yes.
So they'll just kind of like push you.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind they use that nose of theirs to dig in the dirt and like turn over rocks and stuff. So like their front part is very strong. And that's also where their teeth live. So, that's why, again, at the beginning when I was like laying down by Scott, not something I would do with all pigs, only something I would do with the pig who I know very well.
Oh, Janine has clarified.
Oh.
Why do they do head to butt?
Oh,
head to butt in their sleeping position. That makes more sense. Sorry about that. My misinterpretation there, Janine.
I don't really know.
I have no idea.
Why do you do this?
My guess would be that because they snuggle so closely together, just based on my own personal needs, like I don't want somebody breathing in my face all the
having,
time.
Like someone else's face, like right here. Like,
yeah. So.
If someone sneezed, like they were still awake and they sneeze.
Because they love a good snuggle, but they definitely do get upset when somebody else is fidgeting while they're trying to rest. And so I imagine it could have to do with that, like just like minimizing disturbances midnight.
Yeah, that sounds right. And, they don't sleep like this all the time. Sometimes they sleep, more perpendicular. They have all their different ways. When it's warmer out, they won't sleep next to each other as much because, body heat, it gets too warm. But, they do their thing. But this tends to be the favorite. And I know we're running out of time, which I don't know how the time goes so fast. I guess maybe I slept for too much at the beginning of this. Oops. For anyone who came in late, Kaden caught me taking a nap with the pigs at the start. Again.
Veronica said, okay, but the alternative to someone breathing in your face is
someone farting in your face, perhaps?
You know what, though? They get a lot of information from each other's bodily functions, so.
And I mean, there's some distance between the bum and the nose a little bit, so it's not like right here. Anyway, so yeah, it works for them. I'm sure if one of them were to let loose a particularly rank fart, the other one would probably get pretty upset.
Almost certainly.
Yeah, but Anyway, but yes, that means we didn't actually get to the rest of my thing about what would be different about their lives had they stayed on the farm. But I mean, the big one is the amount of life they would have had, really. And, perhaps we'll address the other ones a different day. I will say very quickly, medical care is a big one. Spaying and neutering. We do spay and neuter the animals as much as we can. With the girl pigs, spaying gets tricky because if they're big, like if they're older, surgery it is very tricky for them. But when they're younger, it works much better. So like Regina here has been spayed because she was so young when she came to us. And when the boys are neutered, we, use anesthesia. Can't ever say that word right. And do that whole thing for it, as opposed to on farms when it's gonna be, just grab a pig, snip, no painkillers or anything of any sort.
Not necessarily even snipping, Lauren.
Not even, yeah.
Sometimes just ripping.
Yeah, also, yeah, okay. I think some people in the audience just got extremely uncomfortable. I know I did even, and yeah. But yeah, different kinds of stuff like that. Living arrangements. We'll have to get into that on a different day because we have things to plug. So, yes, one of them is something that's actually new and really exciting, is that just...
Regine, sorry, Scott's getting ready for it.
But we're almost done. We're almost done, okay? Can you make sure I don't forget any plugs? I don't think any of your pictures, I'm not sure. We have, through Imprint, which is a, photography, website that you would order photos from, a whole bunch of our pictures are actually up there now, as of yesterday. So we can put the link for that in the chat, whether it's over there or down there, wherever it is on whatever you're watching. Check that out. One of the pictures is mine, so I'm totally a famous photographer now. Yeah, I'll autograph it for you if you want. No extra charge, wink. Anyway, which one is mine? I don't know, you'll have to guess. So there's that, which is super cool. Pop over there. Beautiful, beautiful photos of our beautiful, beautiful friends. So there's that. And then there is not just one, but two opportunities to see Chef Linda cooking in the near and slightly less near future. The near future being tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern Time is Lunch Break Live, which she does, Linda does that about once a month, so it's a little live cooking demonstration with Linda, and it's at 3:30 because it's based on something that's on the West Coast, so it's 3:30 Eastern while it's 12:30, Pacific Time. That's why the lunch break part, so anyway, perhaps for those of us here on the East Coast, it's an afternoon snack break live. But anyway, check that out. If you go on our Facebook page tomorrow, 3:30, you'll see that running and being live. And then the slightly less near future is March 17th, St. Patty's Day cooking class with Chef Linda. Check the website for that one. That's going to include all kinds of fun things. Shepherd's pie is in there, sweet and sour cabbage, Irish soda bread, and Bailey's mousse.
Because there's now vegan Baileys.
Yeah, so that is super exciting, and it's gonna be one of the ones too that if you want, you can cook along, but you don't have to. You can also just watch. But yeah, so links should be seeing links for all of those things. And Lauren, what is our job? What is our job? Sleeping.
Okay, so while Lauren sleeps, we also have just about a month left where we will drop the link below in the comments as well, where we are offering a 25% discount for our virtual sanctuary viewers. That's you if you're watching this right now. We're offering a 25% discount to join or book one of our private virtual tours for you and your family, or you and your coworkers, or your friends, or your scout troop. Or just you.
If you want one for
some
yourself.
one-on-one time with Lauren or I or me and all of our fun friends here at the sanctuary. So check that out as well.
Can I go back to sleep now?
Yeah.
Okay, we're done?
Yeah, I'm going to lock Lauren in here shortly.
No.
So say goodbye to her now, and we'll hope that it is truly warm in here so that she makes it to Thursday, when we're going to be doing a throwback Thursday with our founder, Kathy Stevens. And we'll check in and make sure Lauren has made it through.
There's also another door behind you.
Oh, I was going to close that one too.
No, then the pigs get stuck in here. You can't lock the pigs in. Okay, so we're gonna go to sleep now. Okay, bye bye. Bye everybody.
Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your afternoon.